thank you all for coming today. I've played the violin since I was 7 years old, and there's a reason it's considered one of the most difficult instruments to play. I'm going to go through a few steps of how to play the violin with y'all today. Understanding your instrument, preparing your instrument, and creating music are vital steps. You can better understand your instrument by watching or listening to other people play. I'm going to play a short clip of Itzhak Perlman, one of the greatest violinists right now. As you can hear, listening to him play inspires greatness. Listening to people like Itzhak Perlman can help you understand what you would like to strive for. A commonly asked question when talking about the violin is, what is the difference between a violin and a fiddle? There is no physical difference between the two. Megan Romer says in an About Entertainment article that the difference between the violin and the fiddle is the type of music that is played on them. For example, the fiddle, you play folk or traditional genres, and on the violin, you play composition-based genres. In order to play any kind of genre or on the fiddle or the violin, preparation is required. Preparation for playing the violin consists of tuning first and foremost. This can be done by using a tuner. Experienced violinists can tune one string on the violin and then tune the rest by ear, and beginner violinists usually use the tuner for all four strings. You should also tighten the hairs on your bow using the peg at the end of the stick, as well as place a rest on the back of your violin, and this allows for comfort on your neck. After you position the violin correctly on your neck, you position the bow correctly on the strings. And once the instrument is prepared to play, you get to play the music. This is the step that we all want to skip to. Music can be an incredible tool in life. The New York Times says that research shows that the children who cannot repeat simple rhythmic patterns will have reading problems, so music teaches focus and communication skills. You should learn to read music as well as learn the corresponding finger positions on the violin. Sally O'Reilly said in the book Fiddle Magic, in order to heighten the student's ability to hear the high-low contrast, it is important to develop as much flexibility and independence in finger placement as possible in the early stages of study. Along with knowledge of the notes and finger positions, execution is very important. As we've all heard too many times, practice makes perfect. Without practice, the violin isn't necessarily a pleasant instrument. You can ask my family just how pleasant it is to have a 6-year-old learning a stringed instrument in your home. Without smooth and balanced bow movements, there is an awful scratch noise that can come from twisting or jerking your bow. Another common mistake beginning violinists make is bending the wrist. As a student, I was told over and over again to straighten my wrist. This enables better flow of movement when playing notes. It's important to have general knowledge about your instrument, know how to prepare and position your instrument, and play music skillfully. Learning how to play the violin has been very beneficial in my life, teaching me discipline, patience, and an interesting new skill.